Yeah, and it feel like brothers, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? Chad calling.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears.
Let's go, baby.
his running back. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And on now is the punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. First down throw for Prescott. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59. 6-man, check curls, check curls, check curls.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Prescott from the gun. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Undercut, undercut.
They'll run here with Connor, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Here we go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Darrell Henderson, 40 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 18-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Silver. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Now it's Jackson. And he's he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Check, 9. Let's go one more. Tighten up. Hustle.
1st down, Prescott. That's caught inside the 20. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, hold on. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Yeah, motion.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. And it's caught. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-Ron. Get that quarterback, D-Ron. Get that quarterback.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. It's Pratt. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pratt. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Final play of the half. Prescott completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man left, man left. Go on. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down. Hey. Let's go. Don't be alone. Hop on. Good. Check Mike, man.
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun to give to Henderson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
He's crazy. He's checking on that ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check back, check back. Check 59, Mike. Off, 59, Mike to 59.
Throwing, Prescott, and it's complete. Henry, but he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. You set? Set the engine. Here we go. Let's bring it.
They'll run here with Henderson. Henderson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Get the ball. Check 9, check 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They come out here in the I. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll look to run with Connor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal?
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. An 18-yard.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches 16-3 now. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44, Prescott complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down, Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Again, it's Connor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This one through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
Well, we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Room here to run. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position. And they will take a knee here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
The play lost a yard.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they take a knee.
Prescott on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And these Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM.
Ben. I got your invite. I think I'm going to be in the game very soon. Here we go. You're an 85. 83. I've actually very rarely played Madden like talking to the other person. No, I don't think I've ever done it. Yeah, on a cell phone. No, for a little bit. I don't think we did the whole time. Is Jason pretty good, or is he just really good at Call of Duty? I just had such awesome defense in that franchise.
From the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium
these colors clash. Let's see how they look on the field.
Like any other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, he looks good. Who's that safety over there?
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Brady. He's got it to James White.
Oh.
He brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Even though it wasn't your fault, I'm gonna accept that.
So they'll take the yardage and tackle.
God, you love zone blitzes.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on
Josh,
the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Josh, hit L1 and then square, and that runs a floppy action.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Oh, Ben, you left him.
And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
Is Barry your best safety?
Back-to-back first downs. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
God damn, that's gonna break.
Inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jamie Collins, formerly of the Browns, in on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Again, it's Brady. And he hauls it in.
Josh, let me know when you're in the 2K game, and I'll tell you what plays to call. Because I have a great shooter at my 3-guard, and for that beautiful throw by Tommy.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different.
Wait, but Josh, what happened to your high-flying offense?
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Does your offensive line matter?
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the
That's good to know, though.
27-yard line.
Wow. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Third year back from Florida State. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's 2nd year in the NFL.
You'll have a guy coming around the screen
17-7 overall.
to hit a 3. He'll get a lot of screens, and it'll be your 3. And then hit him as he comes around that screen.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, how the...
Goodwin able to haul it in. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown.
L2 maybe, sorry.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some...
Oh, my... I forget I'm playing Josh Allen. He's got a
46 yards.
But we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside.
Oh, wow.
End zone, touchdown, Buccaneers. From 14 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I'm actually a huge fan of this one-year thing we're doing.
Job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result?
Yeah.
6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. And Sanders has got it complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdowns.
Wow,
passes.
you went to that flat, dude.
Taking the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go.
Hey, man, cover 4 doesn't always work.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
I really miss.
enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
why
would you change anything? They're going to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking downfield for Dez.
Oh, my gosh. Just how you drew it up.
41 yards.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there.
He just leapt over Jonathan Jones.
Try this. They were holding their breath, but nowadays they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10.
Des Bryant, though.
The 30. On play action, Allen.
Oh, I wanted you to throw that so bad.
He had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Cook, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
That should have been a hit stick in his mouth.
Buccaneer 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Allen now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook.
Oh, nice play. I would have given that to you if you picked that. I would have tipped my cap.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Josh, are you calling that floppy action yet?
First down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing again. Brady. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there. It's a first down, 49ers. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run it here. This is James. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 39, Brady. He's got right here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable
situation. Dude, that Rona is getting you.
Call that 2nd and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Josh, and you can also hit L1 and then R1 for positional, play calling by position, and then you can put Dame Lillard in those floppy actions.
Here's Brady to throw, and Walker has it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Brady now on first down.
God damn it. God damn it. That is, I was going to draft Jamie Collins.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Wow.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing now is Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Brady now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. It's caught. This is White. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Nice play. That was 95 speed versus like who does not have 95 speed.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken
great play.
down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
It's I always like try to figure out what safety you're playing with. I figured you'd be on the safety on the right, and I guess wrong.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores.
Yeah, I know. That's how I beat you in the second Super Bowl. I was like, just calling. Oh, is this going to be at the 1 yard line? Oh.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Oh, nice read.
Things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Vaughn.
There to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Wow. Oh, my God. Terrible.
And that looked like a clear face mask to me. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Allen to throw. From the gun, he'll throw.
Josh Allen, his release is a little slow.
He goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
39, you piece of shit.
Well, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs right around the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
What'd he do?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's how you got that face mask one.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Charlie. Hey, 60 kick.
To throw again. Brady.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
That was a touchdown, Ben, if you didn't get over there. Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm interested to see what you do here.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh, we should have let you just run to the 1 yard line.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through.
JJ, who's your shooter on the floppies? White can play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
Throw it, Ben. Throw it, Ben.
Some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the carry, it's Cook.
Oh, he's fucking slippery.
Across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. And his throw's gonna be incomplete.
I love seeing Allen throw fucking ducks like that.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing
you're gonna have to
yeah, he's under 50%. He needs
like really develop him this year.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough.
All right, let's go, Brady.
Be summoned on 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Amazing, perfectly.
1 inch line.
Goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard.
JJ, he just threw it. He just put it to the 1 inch line.
There's a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion.
I should have caught that ball. I'm such a fucking idiot.
It repeats under pressure.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I don't think so, man.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught by Sanders. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Sanders, he's not that fast, but he's got great route running.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, he just went 80 yards for a touchdown.
The Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by
three plays, 100 yards. That's how far I was backed up.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback.
Ben and Josh, you guys play week 2, right? He's the Bucks.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You know they
Tyrann.
You know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half.
Got to make that play.
His first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And here's Allen operating from the gun. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. 3rd down turns to 1st with that.
I like Corey Davis.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw. And they pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the gun. Allen.
That was a pick.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down one away and bring up 2nd down.
Allen's throw is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
All right, we're going to make Josh Allen be accurate now.
Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Allen, the connection made. It's Graham. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Operating from the gun. Allen. And he for the Buccaneer touchdown.
He's got a rocket arm.
Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet.
I knew you were doing that.
Now
I knew it.
Year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
All right, Raheem.
At the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
What am I going to give Ben this drive?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But
Ben, are you ready?
The rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
1st down, here's White.
Okay.
Just a yard of a pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. Brady to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And
wow, Ben, what happened there?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, okay. I thought you were drinking a beer or something.
Wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On 2nd down, White.
That was bad.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up
51-yard field goal with an ass kicker. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I can't.
Field goal try here on the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I can't believe. Well, dude, what? I'm not going to punt it.
Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Because I got to stop you regardless.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Yeah, well, Brady wants.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix
Thank
it
you,
up
Vaughn.
and now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Thank you, Vaughn.
Nowhere to escape.
Thank you, Vaughn.
Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100. And what is certainly been a
this is where Brady wants to be.
Point. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Wow.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure
you're loving cover 6 invert.
Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
From the 27, Brady to the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the
Nice
pickup,
blocking,
first
Sanders.
down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Cooks. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Gosh, Brady throws such a beautiful ball.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
Hey, JJ, did you watch my Super Bowl?
On the stop was Aaron Donald. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly right.
I just ran the ball so well.
It's still within a
Out
possession,
of trips.
so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
Oh, what a play, Ben. You were not even covering him. You were going to the fucking tight end.
Free safety, Eric Berry. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
What a play. Nice play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
I should have thrown
possession.
the
And
fucking
a tie game after
tight end.
punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Allen.
Oh, pick that, Vaughn.
Tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ben, come on.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen rolling to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Allen to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys
That's
down
the game.
field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The drive starts with a run by
Great game.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Well, Ben, I'm kneeling.
Officially
So.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And I'm chewing clock, so let me just call this play, and then you call your play. And... All right.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and with that, our journey
can we get to week 2?
Charles, week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for San Francisco,
all right, I got to log off and go to sleep. It's past your bedtime too, Ben. What are you doing?
And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.